Recording. All right, guys. So today what we're going to do is we're going to go over 5.6. So the very first thing that I want everybody to do is we are going to go ahead and we are going to, all right, we're going to share my screen here and we're going to look here at this. So here's what we're doing. What I want to do is let's go ahead, let's look at this. So we have a unit price. A unit price is a unit rate that gives the price of one item. So I want you to go ahead and write this down. So a unit price, okay? All right.
Do you write this down there,
Write
Gemma?
this down. All right. So let me know whenever you have this written down. All right, so sometimes what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to find the unit price of an item. Where can anybody give me an example of when we would have a unit price? When we would have a unit price?
When you're buying something?
When we're buying something, you're right. So what would you buy, Peyton? What is something that you would want to buy?
Uh, maybe, a phone?
A phone. Okay. So you could find out, okay, is it better if I buy a whole bunch of different like bundle phones together? All right. And would my price be lower if I bought 4 phones as opposed to 1 phone? Or what I was thinking is, once if we had gum? All right. Once if we had gum, um, let's say if we bought like a pound of gum, we would want to know, and let's say if it was $10 a pound, how much is it for each piece of gum? And we'd have to count that up, okay? Or let's say we were going to a restaurant, we were going to buy tacos, or we were going to buy, just a whole bunch of different things, and we put those together. Posters, all those things, we would want to know what a unit price is. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I am going to show you some pages here that we're going to go over, and I want you to take out a scrap piece of paper and we're going to do these together. Okay, so we're going to do these together. So the first one I really like. Now, here we go. So we're looking here at a unit price, and the unit price. All right, a unit price here is, again, a unit rate that gives the price of one item. So, is the lunch special for the weekend special a better value? Is the lunch special or the weekend special a better value? Find the unit price for each special. So here we go. So we have this down. I'm sorry I didn't let you see that the whole way. All right, so what do we have to do here first? What do you think we have to do here first? Anybody have
Find out which one costs more.
Okay, so what am I going to do? What am I going to do here? What number goes on top? What number goes on the bottom?
So for the lunch special, 3 goes on top and $2.40. Wait. $2.40 goes on top and
Very
3
good.
tacos on the bottom.
Yes, yes. Because eventually what we're going to want to do is we're going to find out how much does it cost for one taco. Okay? How much does it cost for one taco? Now what we're going to do is we're going to go here to weekend special. And what am I going to write down here for weekend special? Somebody else besides Peyton. Peyton, you're doing a great job. Let's have somebody else give us a chance. What do you think it is?
You do 4 on the bottom and $3.40 on the top.
$3.40 on the top and 4 on the bottom. So this is tacos. All right, and this is tacos. Now, what do I have to do next? What do I have to do next?
You do 4.
Have the ratio put together.
You do 4 divided by 4, and then for the lunch you would do 3 divided by 3.
Okay,
We'd
very
start-
good. And remember, whatever we do to the bottom term, we also have to do that to the top term. All right, so here we go. So we're going to go 340. We're going to do this divided by 4 and divided by 4. Okay. Now, let's go ahead. Am I kind of lagging for people?
No.
No.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
For me, you are like a tiny bit.
yeah, like this much.
You're
I
not lagging.
apologize. I apologize. I'll slow down here. So what's 3 divided by 3 equal?
1.
1. And then I have to go $2.40 divided by 3. So based on this, do you think it's going to be more or less than $1?
I think more.
Now let's look at this. We have 3.
I think it's gonna be less than $1.
Very
Because
good,
I just
Tristan.
did math.
Excellent, excellent. Tristan, way to go. Yes, less. Okay. So how many times does 3 go into 2?
8.
It can't. It goes in there 0. So I'm going to go ahead, subtract 2 from 0, 2, bring down the 4. Okay, notice that I put my decimal point there. Now, how many times does 3 go into 24?
8.
8. Very good. 8 times 3 is 24. Subtract, that's 0. Now, I'm not done yet. I have to bring down this 0. Just for place value purposes, I have to put that there. So what does that mean? What does this quotient mean here? Who can tell me?
It means 80 cents.
It means 80 cents. You're absolutely right. It means 80 cents. So what does 80 cents mean? Who can tell me what does 80 cents mean?
It costs for each taco.
It means the cost for each topping. Very good. Now we're ready to go. All right, 4 tacos for $3.40. Now, what's 4 divided by 4?
1.
1.
Now we're ready to go. $3.40. Okay. How many times does 4 go into 3?
0.
Minus 0 is 3. I'm going to bring down the 4. How many times does 4 go into 34?
8.
8. And remember, I put my decimal point there. 8. 8 times 4 is what?
32.
32. Very good. 34 minus 32 is 2. I'll bring down the 0. How many times does 4 go into 20?
5.
5
Five.
times. 5 times 4 is 20. So, what does this mean? What does that mean?
They're the same.
The cost.
The cost is different.
The cost is different. So, when's the better deal? The lunch special or the weekend special?
I think it's the lunch special because it's 5 less and it's less expensive, kind of.
Yes.
guess.
What's the better value? I would rather spend 80 cents a taco than 85 cents a taco. All right? Given everything being equal, except one I'm
Yeah.
buying during lunch, the other one I'm buying on the weekend. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Excellent job. So, another thing that you could do here, boys and girls, is you could go ahead and we could go ahead and make a line here and try to figure out X. What is it for one taco? That's what we did there above. It's just a different way to represent this. Okay? And there you can see what we did. This is what we did. So we have 80 cents and 85 cents. And this is the unit price or unit rate. Okay? For one taco, it is 80 cents. For one taco on the weekend, it's 85 cents. Now, let's go ahead here. Let's go ahead and look at this. How many of you have bought cards before?
I've bought cards.
Yeah,
I have also bought cards.
I have purchased cards too. And sometimes whenever you purchase cards, you know what? The more you purchase, the cheaper it's going to be. So we're going to look at this and find out, okay, what's the best value? So explain how to decide which is the better value. 4 greeting cards for $10 or 6 greeting cards for $14. Okay? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to look here at this. What do I need to do first? What do I need to do first? I want you to write it down. And this is page 291 in your math book. So if you'll turn to page 291 in your math book, right?
Thank you for help for saying what it is.
And I want you to write it down here at the bottom and tell me, okay, what ratio am I going to use? What ratio am I going to use here?
Did you say 281 or 291?
291.
91.
All right. Does somebody have a ratio down? For these greeting cards. Okay.
I do.
So Alvin, what we want to do here is I see, what do we want to go on top? Because we're going to find the unit rate. Do we want money to go on top, so the dollar amount, or the greeting cards to go on top? Anybody can answer that. What do you guys think?
I think the greeting.
No, the money has to go on
The
top,
money.
or else it will mess up the problem.
Yes.
Sorry.
So it's $10
I'm not trying to be rude, I promise.
over 4. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go 14 over 6.
Over 6.
Okay? Now, what do we have to do first? What do we have to
Can
do first?
I say it?
Yes.
Okay, so what you have to do is you're gonna do 10 divided by 4, and then on top, and then on the bottom you're gonna do 4 divided by 4.
Very good, because we want to know how much is it going to be for one, all right, greeting card. How much is it going to be for one greeting card? So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go, all right, so it's $10, right, for 4 greeting cards. So how many times does 4 go into 10?
4 goes in 10 2 times, which is 8.
2 times. And one thing that we
Oh,
can
wait.
go, is this going to be more or less than $1?
I think a little more.
It's going to be more.
Wait.
Very good. It's going to be more. So then,
Yeah, I agree.
what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put 2 times 4 is 8. 10 minus 8 is 2. Now, I have 2 left over. So what I'm going to do is put my decimal point at a 0. Bring this down. How many times does 4 go into 20? 5. Very good, Tristan. So 5 times 4 is 20. I subtract that. That equals 0. This is $2.50. All right, so $2.50. There we go. Now, let's go ahead. Let's look at this. We have $14 divided by 6. All right. How many times? Is this going to be more or less than $1? What do you think?
I think this one's gonna be less.
Oh, now let's
Wait.
look at this. Let's see.
More.
If we're spending
More.
$14 and we only get 6 cards. That tells me it's going to be more. That tells me it's going to be more. So how many times does 6 go into 14?
2.
2.
12. Very good. Down the 2. I'm going to put my decimal point there, decimal point there. Bring down the 0. How many times does 6 go into 20?
3.
3. Okay. 18. Uh-oh. Look at this. It's going to be repeating. Do you see how I get 20 each time?
Yeah.
So we're going to say, we're going to keep this rounded to the nearest 100. All right? So what does that mean?
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay. So what this means is, if we're buying 4 greeting cards for $10, it's going to cost us $2.50 per card. If we're buying 6 greeting cards for $14, it's going to cost $2.33 per card. So which one is the best?
The 6 greeting card.
6 one right here. Yeah, it's the better value. It's cheaper. It's about 17
Hey,
cents.
you got one correct. I actually
There you
got that
go.
one correct.
Way to go. Way to go. So now what we're going to do, boys and girls, is we're going to go ahead and we're going to look here. All right, we're going to look here back at Hakeem's car travels are 600 feet in 20 seconds. Andre's motorcycle travels 300 feet in 12 seconds. Which car or which is faster, the car or the motorcycle? So what do you think? How are we going to find the unit rates here? How are we going to find the unit rates? Okay, so the first one is, let's go ahead, let's look at the motorcycle. The motorcycle is 300 feet in 12 seconds. All right, the car is 600 feet in 20 seconds. Okay, now, what do I need to do here? What do I need to do here? I need to go ahead and divide both sides here by 12, and then divide both sides here by 20. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, Kaylin, if you'll make sure that you're unmuted for me, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do here is we're going to look, we're going to go here, and we're going to go, okay, what is 300 divided by 12? So how many times does 12 go into 30? Goes in there 2 times,
2.
which is 24, which is 6. I'm going to bring this down. How many times does 12 go into 60?
5.
Tristan. 5. 5 times 12 is 60. So there we go. So then what I'm going to do is I know that 12 divided by 12 is 1. 300 divided by 12 is 25. Okay. Then what we're going to do here is now we need to figure out, all right, the car. So we're going to go 600 divided by 20. How many times does 20 go into 60?
3.
3. 3 times 20 is 60. 0. Now, how many times does 20 go into 0?
0.
0. So there's 30. Good. So then I'm going to go 30 to 1 here. All right, for the car. This is the car. This is the motorcycle. So look at these rates. Who's going faster?
The motorcycle.
Oh, now let's look at this.
I meant the car, sorry.
The car, because it travels 30 feet in 1 second, where the motorcycle travels 25 feet in 1 second. All right? Now, here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead. Let's look down here at the bottom. And again, this is on page 292. All right, 292. You guys should have done this yesterday. I'm just going over just to make sure that we're on the right track. All right, find the unit price. So what do I need to do here? If I have 7 movie tickets for $56, what is it?
How much
How would I
will
set up this ratio to find the unit price?
56 on the top and 1 on the bottom? And 7 on the bottom, I meant.
Yeah, 56 divided by, and then what we're going to do is divide both sides by 7. Okay. How many times does 7 go into 56? 8 times. So 1 ticket is $8. Very good. Then we have 12 fluid ounces of shampoo for $2.76. What do you think I need to do that? What do I need to do there?
$2.76 over 12.
$2.76 over 12. Very good. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and I have to divide both by 12. So $2.76 divided by 12. How many times does 12 go into 27?
2.
2 times.
Which is 24. 3, bring down that. Okay. How many times does 12 go into 36?
3.
3. 3 times 12 is 36. So our price per ounce, oh my goodness, is 23 cents. 23 cents. So just think about that. Next time you're washing your hair, how much shampoo you put in your hand. Is that an ounce? Just think that's about 23 cents an ounce. Okay. Which is the better value? 2 books for $15 or 6 books for $45? What do we think is the better value here? So how would I set this up? How would I set this up?
45 divided by 6.
Okay, so 15 over 2, and then 45 over 6. Okay, now I need to set this up as a division problem. So what am I going to divide this by? 15.
2.
Yes, I'm going to divide both sides by 2. You guys are doing a great job. What am I going to divide this by?
6.
6. Excellent. Excellent. I can tell you guys did your work yesterday. Very good. So first thing I'm going to do is 15 divided by 2. So how many times does 2 go into 15?
6.
Okay. And what does that equal?
12.
12. 3. I'm going to add the decimal point. Decimal point, put a 0. Oh, I think we could go even more. Look at that, because 3 is greater. Let's go 7, which is 14. Do you see how I did that? Oh my goodness, I saw that 3 is, so I'm going to go 1. We're going to bring this down, 0. 2 times
5.
5, okay, which is $7.50, okay, which is $7.50 per book. Now it's time to go 45.
Mr. Hill, it says a recording on the top.
I know, we are recording. The reason that we're recording is I have a doctor's appointment today. So the other classes are going to watch this. Okay, they're going to watch this. So how many times does 6 go into, can't go into 4. So how many times does 6 go into 45 without going over? 7. Good job. 7 times 6 is 42. And do that. That's 3. All right. I'm going to put my decimal point here. Bring down that. How many times does 6 go into 30?
5.
5. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to put this as $7.50 over 1. So what's the better value? What's the better value?
They're the same.
They're the same, so they're equal. All right, so you can buy 2 books for the same rate as you can buy 6 books. Excellent. Now, what we're going to do here, boys and girls, is we're going to turn to page 293 in our math book, okay? 293. Now, we're going to look at this, and this is, again, just more practice of things that we've gone over, okay? More practice of things that we've gone over. All right. $3.60 divided by 9. So what do I need to do here first?
Nine divided by 9 is 1, so we need to divide 3.60 divided by 9.
Okay. So $3.60 divided by 9. Okay. How many times does 9 go into 3?
4.
Yep, it can't. So we're going to put this. How many times does 9 go into 36? And I heard somebody say 4, which is 36. 0. All right, 0. How many times does 9 go into that? That's 40. So it's 40 cents. All right, so 9 pence for $3.60 is 40 cents. Okay, excellent. Now, what do I need to, we have 15 ounces of canned beans for $2.25. What do we need to divide both terms by?
15.
15. We're going to divide both terms by 15. Okay, what's 15 divided by 15?
1.
1. Then I need to go. All right. And remember, the first number is always our dividend. The dividend goes inside the division house. So $2.25 divided by 15. How many times does 15 go into?
Here's an
2?
answer from Wikipedia.
Oh my goodness. Siri was starting to answer that for us. How many times does 15 go into 2? It can't. How many times does 15 go into 22?
1.
You can let Siri
1.
answer it.
And then I go here, that's 7. I'm going to bring this down. How many times does 15 go into 75? Remember to put the decimal point there. 5 times. Good job, Tristan. 5 times 75. Very good. So this is 15 cents. All right, 15 cents. Excellent. Any questions on that? Any questions, comments, or concerns? Everybody's doing a great job. Okay, 3 kilograms of charcoal for $7.95, or 5 kilograms of charcoal for $12.50. How would I set up that rate? How would I set up this rate? What do you think I need to do there?
$7.95 go to the top and 3 go to the bottom. $12.50 go to the top and 5 kilogram goes to the bottom.
Very good. So here we go, $12.50 over 5. Good. So now, what did you guys get as an answer here? I have to divide both sides by 3. Divide both terms there by 5. What do we get as an answer whenever you were doing this? So if I go ahead and I go here, $7.95 divided by 3. 3 goes into 2, 6, which is 1. Okay. How many times does 3 go into 19?
6, and that would be 18.
Okay. How many times does 3 go into 15?
5.
5. This is $2.65. Good. All right. Then we're going to go here, $12.50. Okay. How many times does 5 go into 12?
2.
Which is 10. Subtract that, that's 2. I'm going to bring down the 5. How many times does 5 go into 25? I'm going to put my decimal point there. How many times?
5.
5. 5 is 25. 0. So that's $2.50. So which one has the better value? The 3 kilograms or the 5?
The $2 and $50 and on there at 1 is less, I think.
Yeah, the $2.55. So 5 kilograms is the better value. Okay. So now let's go ahead. Let's look here. Let's look at the envelopes. What do we need to do here? We have 50 envelopes for $2.49. What do we need to do?
$2.49 on the bottom of it is 50. $5.50 on the bottom of it is 90.
Good. $2.59 and then $5.50 over 90. Okay. So we want to divide both sides. Get this 1, okay, which is 1, and we're going to divide this by, okay, divide this by 50. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's look here. $2.49 divided by 50, which equals $4.98 over 1. All right, and then we have $5.50 divided by 90. Right? $5.50 divided by 90. What did somebody get? Now, let's look at this. $2.49 divided by 50 equals, this is not right. It's 4 cents. It's not $4. Say, Mr. Hill, what are you doing? So we're going to say we're going to round up and say it's 5 cents. Okay? Because what it equals here is $4 or 4 cents. But look at that 9. That 9 is telling that to go up to 5. So 5 cents. And then we're going to go $5.50 divided by 90, which equals 6 cents. So what's the better value? The 5 cents for one envelope. The 5 cents for one envelope, okay? Does anybody have any questions on this? Okay, I want to go down here to the bottom real quick with 16, because sometimes you're going to see if you go to Marco's Pizza or if you go to Joe's Pizza or Grandma's Pizza. They have different specials. So you might need to look. So this is $27 for 4 large pizzas or $32 for 5 large pizzas. What's the better value? So how am I going to set this up? How am I going to set this up?
You would put $27 on top and 4. Do you put 4 large pizzas or 4 pizzas?
I could just put 4. We know it's 4 pizzas. And then over here, what am I going to put?
27 divided by 4, or $27 divided by 4.
Yep. $32 divided by 5, okay? So you know, and you're right, Peyton, we have to divide both terms by 4, and over here we need to divide both terms by 5 because you see specials like this all the time in the mail, okay? So here we go. So we're going to go 27 divided by 4. How many times does 4 go into 27? 6. Very good. 6 times 4 is 24. Subtract, that's 3. Okay. How many times, and bring this down, how many times does 4 go into 30?
It's 7.
The decimal 7, which is 28. Subtract, that's 2. Add another 0. How many times does 4 go into 20?
5.
5. 20. Okay. So this is $6.75. What does that $6.75 mean?
How much one pizza is?
How much one pizza is. Very good. Okay. Then what we're going to do here is we're going to go $32 divided by 5. How many times does 5 go into 32?
6.
6. 6 times 5 is 30. That's 2. Put the decimal point there. Bring this down. Okay. How many times does 5 go into 20?
4.
4. Okay. So this is $6.40. Okay, so what's the better value there? What's the better value there, boys and girls?
Second one, the
Second one,
32.
$6.40. You're right. It's $6.40 for a large pizza. Okay, where this one is $6.75. So you're benefited by buying the extra pizza because you know what? It's about 35 cents cheaper. It is 35 cents cheaper, okay? Does anybody have any questions on anything we've gone over so far?
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so for 16, I wrote like a description next to it. Like I wrote it down on a piece of paper and then I wrote like a description next to it.
Uh-huh.
And so, does it matter if we put a description next to it or not?
It doesn't. It doesn't. All right. So, boys and girls, what we're going to do right now, okay, is we have some math that we need to do today. So, in Pearson, additional practice, the additional practice, all right, the additional practice is 2/26, 2021, 5.6 additional practice, and then 2/26, 2021, 5.6 quiz. I want you to do both of those, okay? Now, but before we get going here, I want to do this math, all right? I want to do this right here. Which container of milk would you buy? A half gallon for $2.29 or 1 gallon for $3.99. Okay, what do you think you need to do?
I think you would put okay, so on top you would do $3.99 and then or 2.29, sorry. And then on the second one you do $3.99 and then one.
Yeah. But look at this. Wait, a half gallon. So let's look. When's if I go ahead and I double $2.29? So if I add $2.29, what does that equal? 18. What does that equal? $4.58, right? What's
Yeah.
the gallon? $3.99. So I know that $3.99 is less than $4.58. So what do I want to buy? Do I want to buy the half gallon or the gallon?
The gallon.
The gallon. I want to buy the gallon because it's less. It's less expensive. All right? So there we go. So boys and girls, what I want you to do is let's go ahead. Let's start on the Pearson, okay? It's in there. I am going to be taking a grade on this, so I want you to finish it. Have a great day.